Seshadripuram, the anthem by heart. So yeah, it's a good thing that I would like to talk about the beauty of this organization. Is when I came for the first time, I think it was about at 7 o'clock, where the national anthem. What's the time? 7:30. Yes. So then there was national anthem, and then everybody stood still, including myself. So the first time I had seen that in any organization where nationalism is promoted to such degree of fierceness, and so I mean the whole the attack and the Operation Sindoor and everything. It took me on a ride for about 10-15 days where I completely started understanding both geopolitics, what's going to happen for India, what's there next, what is in place for our country. So I read a lot, heard a lot of people, and what I have today for you is just a summary of that. So it starts off somewhere with the entire world being afraid of India. Okay, there was a glimpse. They kind of knew that we are sort of powerful, but now it is proven that it is very important for you to understand why it is so. Because unless you people don't understand it, you will never have enough motivation to get up every day and pursue your dreams. Because why don't we pursue our dreams? Because we always have doubts whether if I work hard, will I really get rewarded? But now I'm here to tell you that if you don't work hard now, you are going to lose, because everyone else who will just put extra 10% will be rewarded. Why it is, I'll tell you. Back in some 35 years ago, China thought that they are completely becoming too much populated, so they brought in something called one-child policy. Now what has happened is the projection of the Chinese youth who are going to take over all the jobs have completely come nil. The average age of Chinese is around 48-50. The same thing here in India, the average age, the average of all the ages, you're looking at somewhere around 29-30. So the statistics says that India has more students than the number of people in the United States. You are not just the future of India, you're actually the future of the world, where productivity comes into the picture. Because we come from a civilization which dates 10,000 years. Now let me tell you something. Who are the four powerful nations in the world now? US, China, Russia, then India. Correct? US studies and speaks what? English? It's their own mother tongue. All the literature of science, maths, physics, anything you take, technical, computer science books, everything is in English. So is it difficult for them to understand the subject? China. Everything of theirs is in Chinese. They don't study in English. France, French. Germany, German. Russia, Russian. India, we have many languages. That's our issue. Not because we are less in talent. So think about it. You all know AI, right? Yes. What kind of AI would you like? Suddenly one day your ChatGPT starts thinking on its own. ChatGPT starts thinking self-referentially, what am I doing here? Why are you asking me questions? Have you ever seen that? No, right? If it happens, don't you think that AI has actually become AI now? Correct? So, can I say that any civilization, any intelligent civilization will become really intelligent when you start asking self-introspective questions? Can I assume that? Don't you think we as a civilization started doing it 10,000 years ago? That's how we came up with Vedas, spirituality, yoga, everything. We started self-introspection before even others came out from the tree, because they were still in the monkey mode. Okay? But the problem is, we were never engulfed with war. We had food everywhere. So we never thought that I had to fight a fellow being or kill somebody to eat the food. So we never became violent. But now, It has been forced on us. But then we came through with amazing defense, science, engineering capabilities. However, why don't we have the fifth generation, or why don't we have the best of the best rocketry and cryogenic engines and everything? Because it takes a little bit of money and a lot of engineering discipline to get there, and we have in very short span of time, we reached the Mars, we went to went to the moon, we landed there, we have the best of the best in class, supersonic missiles, and then our Navy, everything. If you see, students, if you see, everything comes because of money and science. So all of you are here, the science, the MBAs, the commerce, the BCAs, who are going to take up all these different kind of jobs in the future. There is going to be immense. In fact, see what China is doing. China is coming to Bangladesh and it's trying to engulf us. Why? Because China is afraid of us, because China knows what we are capable of. Do you know what you are capable of? You should realize that. If you start working now, believe in your genetics, believe in the culture that has been ingrained in you, that you are far more capable than anyone. I say this not for the speech, because when I see, I'm a very critical person. When I see, I'm always seeing in time, okay, I've studied so much, I've acquired so much knowledge, fine, but what if I'm not there after 25 years? Where will that knowledge go? I should give. I should transfer it back, right, to the next generation. And you should do it to the next. That's how we improve it. And unless you guys are not ready, your teachers with all their knowledge will not be able to transfer it to you. There is a sense of, a sense of personal problem solving that is required today. So I will end this small, speech saying that how will you, just answering or addressing the fact that how do you become successful in life? The mantra is very simple. You become successful by solving a problem, but the motivation to solve the problem comes when you take the problem personally, not for money, not for career. I mean, you think about the Akash, Mr. Prahalad Rao, who came on the TV and spoke about Akash. He didn't do it for money. It was a problem that Abdul Kalam ji, got Prahalad to become the project director. They together solved the problem, and the solution defended us. So money will flow for you like crazy. I mean, I can guarantee you that, because of all the things that are happening now, more money will flow into India as investment. Question is, are you ready to take the problem personally? Are you?
Yes, sir.
That's it? That's all the years of thinking? Are you?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.